right, it's been said that to create a great business, you need to create a great system. People come and go, but systems stay in place. Here's a video we found on social media on systems. Let's take a look.
The most powerful daily habit is creating systems. Take a look at your calendar over the last 3 months. Document areas you can delegate. Create 5-minute Loom tutorials on how the tasks are done. Use Notion to create a company wiki and hire a virtual assistant in the Philippines. Automate, eliminate, and delegate. And leave yourself more time for creativity, clarity, friends, and family. The strongest entrepreneurs have the strongest systems. The strongest founders have the strongest systems. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. If you want to build a great business, then build great systems. Everything you desire will come if you create amazing systems. Every system you make is a vote for the type of company you're going to create. Never miss an opportunity to create an amazing system.
All right, never miss an opportunity to create an amazing system. Joining us to discuss systems within the realm of customer service is Jennifer Orode. She's the founder and CEO of Ingenium Concepts. She's a customer service expert who re-engineers businesses across Africa to achieve high profitability by delivering exceptional experiences to customers. Jennifer, you're very welcome. Good morning to you. So, how do you...
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're very welcome to the show. So, as far as what kind of systems need to be in place to make customer service a success from the firm's perspective?
So from what we just watched, we saw that systems need to be in place. That's what the video was about.
Yeah.
And that we need to build. So we keep hearing build, build, build.
Yeah.
Now, how does that happen? It is not by a switch. Again, I'll take it back to from the angle of the business owner. You have to go back to your foundation.
Okay.
How did you set up?
Yeah.
Whose business have you set up? So business, I keep saying business should be of the customer and for the customer. Now, a business that is of the customer, you found a need out there and you thought you had a solution to that. Now, have you built your business to be for the customer? Now, to answer that is your branding. And someone will say, why branding? But branding is not about colors or logos. Branding is about the intangibilities. What are your values? What are the transformation? A lot of businesses have these values on paper, but are we implementing them? Now, if you want to build system, you need to be able to build structure. And which is the most important part of your structure? It's your employees.
Okay.
They ride on your structure, they ride on your strategy, they implement. So they actually take the transformation to the customer. Now, should you want to build system, you have to build a structure that actually works and align with your value. And that brings us back to branding. Now, branding about, we have what we call the core values.
Yeah.
When you are onboarding, what happens? You find that a lot of people on board but do not understand that this is a partnership I am actually putting in place. And for partnership to work, there has to be an alignment in value, in motivation, aspirations. I am a business owner. I want to be where you as an employee, I'm bringing you on board. Are you aligning with me? How can I help you achieve yours while you achieve mine? It is a journey of togetherness. So if you are onboarding and you're not onboarding the right person to align with your values and structures and business goal, you are not going to set up a structure that can build a system that will retain and last and allow you, sustaining business and even be profitable. Now, a lot of businesses start up and then they go to automation. You cannot automate when you don't have your foundation right and ready for automation.
Okay. That's very insightful. Okay, so you are conducting a training with I believe the National Customer Service Association in the United States. What is it, 4 or 5 million customer service agents?
4 million.
4 million, that's a lot. What's the training going to entail?
All right, so the training is about what is missing. A lot of the information about customer service is out there.
Okay.
The knowledge is out there. There are a lot of institutions training people day in, day out. Businesses are sending their teams to these trainings, and they do it yearly. There are budgets around these, but you still find that service is still a problem.
Yep.
In this country, in our continent, and guess what, is all over the world. It's not a regional problem. It's a global problem.
Okay.
Now you find that these trainings, everyone go and then they acquire the knowledge, but no one is about the practicality of the knowledge, the implementation of that knowledge. And that's what the training is about. Now, I am not coming to teach you or to train you what you already know. It is a knowledge you have. I am here to tell you, implement. This is how you can implement. You need to be able to implement for you to get results. If you pour out, so take for instance, people say, communication, you have to do this, you have to. And then someone asked me a question when I was having a webinar with the West African Association of Customer Service. And I said, it was a fire chat series. And someone asked a question, there's a customer who is very difficult, you don't even know how to. They come in and they scream and they yell, I want to see the manager. And I said, let them see the manager. But they are requesting to see the manager because you haven't done your work. Now, the first thing you need to do is when a customer approaches on your premise, you smile. But a lot of people thought that smiling they learnt it. Okay. It's part of service. Oh, customer service rep must smile. Yeah. But do you know something? When you smile, what does it do? It is not for the customer. It is for you.
Right. Okay.
The customer service rep. Because as a customer service rep, you have to be receptive, and smiling brings that to you. You have to contain your emotions. Smiling brings that to you. You have to be ready and be receptive and be positive. You have to create an aura of positivity around you. Yeah. That's what the smiling does for you. So the smiling, they tell you to smile in front of the customer. It is not for the benefit of the customer. It is for you to be ready to receive whatever comes, whatever the customer is bringing. But again, you are creating a perception. So what the customer sees, oh, this person is receptive, oh, this person is friendly, or this person is that. That's what the customer see. So see, smiling. They teach you to smile, but who tells you about this and what it does to you? Now, emotional intelligence is something you need to have. They say it to people, but how does that happen? How do you activate that? Smiling does that as well. So we need to understand what we have learned, the knowledge we have. How do we implement? So it's a question of how. That's what the business, that's what the training is addressing. And I keep telling people, don't come and think that I'll be defining to you. No, come because I know that there's a lot of trainers out there, and I'll be telling you what your trainer has failed to tell you. Another thing is, I was interviewing a lot of trainers on people who were applying to become customer service trainers, and I kept doing this.
Training customers, and you're training the trainers as well.
And I kept doing this. I said, you're not going. Go take more training. You need to be able to implement first. You need to understand it to be able to pass. Now, when you are teaching, you're not just pouring out knowledge. You should be impactful. And again, businesses need to understand this. It is not enough for you to get a HR person. You need to get a HR coach.
Okay.
Yes, because that profession has to deal with a lot of emotions, and you don't want your service people losing themselves
in
the course of service. Yes. You need people to be able to coach them to say, okay, it is okay to be offensive. It is okay to be angry. It is okay for you to feel the way you feel. But guess what? You don't have to lose yourself in it. It is not personal.
I feel like I'm in a therapy session right now. This is really good stuff. Okay, I do want to ask you about India. Companies around the world, India seems to be the hub of customer. Is Africa under threat from India since companies are outsourcing all their customer service reps there? How do you see the customer service competition across the globe playing out?
Now, the thing is, a lot of, so India, good. In fact, I've worked with them.
Okay.
I've worked with teams from on various capacity from that region. Yeah. But the truth is, there are still gaps.
Okay, okay.
And again, it's another objective of this training. You don't have to, using the word jackpot, a lot of people jackpot. And I say to you, you are going to a more structured environment. You need to give.
Right.
What do you have to give?
Right.
Customer service is what the pandemic has brought to us is we can be at any point or any place in this world and be able to serve, be able to earn in the currency you want to earn, you want to be paid. Now, but the thing is, what do you have to give? Have you positioned yourself for that opportunity that is knocking at our door? India, they are doing it. Africans, we can do it because we're actually even better. There are people in the Western world that are looking to recruit Nigerians and are looking to recruit the Ghanaians, are looking to recruit Africans. Why? Because we are very resilient. We are very dedicated to our job. Yeah. But the truth is, for someone to be able to onboard you internationally, you have to be able to know what you are giving and know your worth.
Yeah. Your value proposition, what you're offering to the company, right?
Yes, what you're bringing on board. Because it's a partnership. I want to grow your business. You equally need to grow my career. And that's where alignment comes in. You can't align with someone who wants to, for instance, if the person is very big on growing network, the person wants to become the CEO in the next 5 years. And this is what I do in my organization. Every of my employees, they know that at the point of onboarding, I am planning your exit. How long are you staying with me? I need to, so as you come in, we are planning your exit because I know you're going in 5 years. And you have told me what you will do in 5 years. So I know that I need to build you to be that person in 5 years as you build me along. So we're building ourselves, and it's always there is harmony and there is joy. And then when they exit, doesn't mean that because they've exited or they've become another employer, you don't have to do business. And I keep telling them, it's going to be a consortium. Everyone is going to be together. So it means that I'll run partnership with you. You are going to be, because especially if I know that your business is going to align with what I'm currently doing, why not? I'm not letting you go. Because I have instilled in you cultures and that would make us work together. And I'm very big on culture. Why is that? You have to live. So customer service is not about what you give. It is your lifestyle.
Right.
You have to live it. You have to be it.
Because you're talking to people
Because
all day.
it's your neighbor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
yeah.
we are all customers. If I'm not at this other end, I'm not a business owner, I'm actually a customer at some other point.
Right.
So how I treat people, how I treat my neighbor, how I treat my employees will determine how someone is going to treat me out there.
Right.
So if you treat your employees well, and our employees are your internal structures, they are also your internal customers. How you treat them is a reflection of what they will do out there.
Gotcha.
How they communicate internally, team-wise, is how they will communicate with the customer out there. So if you're not particular about the gaps in your system, you are not able to bring that experience to the customer, the experience that will make the customer keep coming back.
I mean, I gotta say, you've really opened up customer service, and it's very ingrained in our lives. Very quickly, technology. I know we have a minute to go or so, but there's all this talk of artificial intelligence and machines. Is there any fear that machines will take over and it'll be a machine talking to customers at the other end of, No?
Humans are emotional beings, and
Right.
machines can give you that.
Right.
And because that can happen, I keep saying something I said again about my FAQs.
Yeah.
Now you find out that even in the Western world, FAQs are now the escape route for lazy customer service rep.
All right, just go to
So they just
right.
And then it's annoying, and a lot of businesses are losing customers via FAQs. So I come to you on the chat box on your channel, and someone is telling me, oh, okay, this problem, click on the link, and I clicked on the link and take me back to FAQ. Goodness me, I've gone to FAQ before coming to you.
Right.
So if I can't have the after support for your service I have onboarded, or for your product, what do I need it for? So yes, AI is good.
Yeah.
AI is meant to bring ease to service and make it swift, because really you want to be able to manage time and manage people and manage processes. But guess what AI does? There's a lot of benefit around AI, and I talk about this all the time. The benefits are enormous, but you need to be ready to be able to exploit that. For instance, if you don't understand your responsibility, how can you unlock its powers? You are responsible for that product. The AI is not going to work on itself. It's not going to explore. So you're going to feed it things, and you are going to be ready to implement it. Now, if you don't understand it, how do you implement it? How do you even get people who understand it? People on board this consultant to come to their businesses and have all of this system built. But again, they just do when they are leaving, and it's very frustrating. They leave and they tell you it's 2 days training they give to your staff. That can't work.
It's got to be more than that.
That can't happen. And then there's a business that I restructured for, and I said, okay, normally people will stay with you for 2 years, but I'm going to be here for 3 months. And you are not going to send me away, because I'm not going to give you a product that I'm not going to own.
Yeah.
So I will stay with you, and if I say that you're not growing at a pace I want to grow, I am still going to stay more. So it means you're going to keep paying me.
To improve the business. Look,
to improve that business. It's about results.
It is about results. Hey, look, thank you so much. This has been a very, very in-depth conversation on customer service. Jennifer Orode, founder, CEO, Ingenium Concepts. Thank you, and good luck on your training for the 4 million customer service across Africa. Thank you so much.
Thank you.